guys, I'm Pei. I'm a Year 2 student vlogger from NUS High School located in Singapore. Welcome to the highly requested time management tips, how I manage YouTube and school. So I'll be sharing with you guys 5 tips in today's video, and also be sharing with you guys my schedule for the week. So let's just get right into it, since that's what you guys are here for. Number 1, let's talk about schedules. So schedules is something that I would say is a big foolproof method that helps anybody get their life in order, and it is the first study tip. So what is a schedule? How do I make a schedule? I would say to make a schedule, you should block out all your non-negotiable events in your calendar. So school, meetings, classes, activities, as well as your eating times and rest time. Everything should be thrown into your calendar, and you will see that there will be a couple of empty spaces throughout the calendar. So that is where your work blocks will be scheduled in. So you should also fix an end time for each day. So for example, you end at the same time every single day. Your work ends at 11 PM every single day, or whatever time you desire. This end time should be the same every single day. Once you fix your schedule, you should definitely adapt to your schedule. But of course, that's pretty difficult if you aren't someone who already has a schedule in place. So how do you adapt to your schedule? Of course, we're gonna do it gradually. So look at your current schedule now and see how much time you're spending working or studying. So if you're using your phone when you're studying, count it as procrastination time, not working time, procrastination time. See how much time you're spending on certain things, how much time you're spending working, how much time you're spending procrastinating. So you can slowly incorporate more work time or study time, or even more rest time if you're working too much, depending on your current schedule, so that you actually have optimal work-life balance. I would also like to highlight the importance of sleep here. I have friends, if you look at them, let's say they both don't study, but one significantly gets more sleep than the other. You will see that the result or the grades of the person who sleeps more is better than that of the one who doesn't sleep enough. This just proves that sleep actually does affect your performance. This next tip is something that would help you with scheduling. Know how much time it usually takes for you to complete something. So if you don't know this, it's probably a sign that you're not paying attention to how much you work, how long you work, and how you work. So it's also something that will help you to schedule your day, especially if you're making detailed plans for each task that you need to finish. Knowing how much time you need to complete each task will help you to create your to-do list, and it will ensure that you actually can finish every single thing in there. Third tip, how to rest. So with social media nowadays, we procrastinate our ass off because, well, we can't control ourselves, and of course we are losing track of how much time we're actually studying, and we are definitely looking at our phones more than we should. But there's a really fine line between rest and procrastination. So if we take social media for an example, procrastination is using social media to procrastinate, meaning you're putting off your work, you just don't want to do your work. But rest, on the other hand, is using social media to recharge, relax. That means that you're using social media to take a break from studying, and it's all about the intention. Rest with intention, and rest because you need to rest. So when you use social media to procrastinate, you often find yourself just on your phone for way too long. You're gonna be stuck there forever, and you're just gonna keep scrolling on and on. But resting with intention means that you're actually shutting down all the work system in your brain. You're saying, okay, I am going to rest so that I can do work better later. So when you're resting, you should definitely set a timer. That will ensure that you don't rest overboard or you rest too long and then you end up not doing your work. Because I would suggest use the following template. Say, I will rest for XXX time at whatever place doing whatever activity. For example, I will rest for 20 minutes on my couch watching TikTok. Fourth tip, use your rest times properly. So there is a way to use your rest timings to an advantage. Try to have any random activity end right before a rest time. Let's say you're going out with your friends, but it's gonna end at 5, but it takes you like 10 minutes to get home, but you eat dinner at 6. So from 5:10 to 6, you're probably not gonna be doing anything because you usually eat at 6, and you wouldn't really move your eating times all the way back 50 minutes before. So you probably just procrastinate until 6 and then eat. Then you study, meaning you're wasting a lot of your time, right? And it could be even worse if you get home at 4 but you eat dinner at 6, you're wasting 2 hours of your time. So there are a few ways to combat this. One of the ways I usually use is to study outside and then come home before my rest time. So if you watch my study vlogs, you would see that Tuesdays I end school really early. So I would usually go to the library, or I'll stay in school to study rather than coming home, because I'll probably just procrastinate my whole time at home. Or you can also shift your rest time, but I don't really recommend this unless you can really adjust your schedules very well. Ensure that whatever rest time after your activity is one that you're very used to. 5th tip, my secret to time management: efficiency. Efficiency has really helped me a lot, especially since the workload is a bit higher than last year. So efficiency is something that needs to be trained, it needs to be practiced, and it also looks at your priority. It's also something that will allow you to accomplish more with less time and live life to the fullest. So how do I increase efficiency? Time pressure. Use timers. So timers helps me to be a little bit more motivated when I have to finish something. Usually when I set a timer, I just probably can't finish it in whatever time I'm giving myself to finish it in. So for example, if I'm doing like 3 worksheets, I probably can't finish it in 30 minutes. But I'll just set a 30-minute timer anyways, because in that 30 minutes, I'll finish majority of it. I'll just finish the remaining half of a worksheet after the 30 minutes as fast as I can, because after that 30 minutes, I'm supposed to break, right? So you just finish it as fast as you can so that you can go and break. So that is my 5 tips for time management. I must say it's not really the best. I will now share with you guys my schedule for managing academic, YouTube, and commitments. This is, I guess, what my schedule kind of looks like. Monday to Friday, I have school. Mondays, we end at 6. Tuesday, we end a bit earlier. Wednesday, we end about 6. Thursdays, depending on what classes and electives we take, we end about 6. And Fridays, we end about 6. So as you can see, incorporating the tips that I just mentioned earlier, Tuesdays, I usually go to the library to study, or I just won't go home to study because I'll procrastinate. I will get home at around 6:30, and that is also about the same time I'll end school every single day and reach home by 6:30 to about 8. I take a dinner break, a shower, watch YouTube, de-stress, whatever. And then I'll study until about 11, depending on what work I have to finish. Saturday is my most busy day. I have tuition in the morning, as you guys already know, and then I have orchestra practice in the afternoon, and that usually lasts or takes away most of my afternoon because traveling takes really long. But Saturdays are usually the days where I set aside time to do YouTube. Saturdays are usually the days where I will settle most of my YouTube stuff, if not all of it, and then I will set aside Sunday for solely work. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye!